So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. De Jong. Kane receives it in a good position here. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against... And Messi! And that is well cleared. Rooney has it in a wide position. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's anyone's ball now. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And it's played in. Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to...
Tries a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
De Jong, Caicedo, Gvardiol. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, that's fabulous. An instinctive delivery. It is a corner. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. And it's Caicedo. Foden. De Jong. Rooney with a reputation for taking on any shot. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And here's Kane. Now it's Foden.
Seville really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Joan Jordan. De Jong. Caicedo. Now Foden. And it's Caicedo. Rooney. And it's De Jong. And here's Messi. And here's Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rooney. And Guardiola. Caicedo. And here's Foden. He's played it back. And this is Rooney. Passes short and sharp. Can he finish? Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 31.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Joan Jordan. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rooney. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. De Jong. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rooney. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Ah, he's given it away. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Van Dijk. And Guéhi. De Jong. Rooney. And here's Kane. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Van Dijk. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Foot in. And it's Rooney. And once more. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. That gets us going once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. De Jong with a definite foul there. Oh, good spread. Space for him to turn and look. Hangs in a cross. Oh, important interception. This looks big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cross me. He's there to hit it! And again! Foden has created one goal already. Chips it through. Shot a goal! Kane for Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Can he get it through? Vardiol. And it's Rooney. Caicedo. Van Dijk. Guehi. This is De Jong. Guehi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he is deftly away. Vargas. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Spread to the right. He's in a great position here. In once more. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's Kane. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Kane, Foden, Rooney. And this is Kane. It's a good spell of possession, this. There's the shot! And one more try! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 5 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
And he's there to clear it.
13.
Vardiol. De Jong. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vargas.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Foden. And here's Rooney. He's on it. Can he get away? Foden! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. And it's De Jong.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great pressure, plenty of it. And he's being shifted off it. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. Towering header! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Yehi. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Musiala. Gavi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's De Jong. Gavi. And Alexander-Arnold. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Van Dijk. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And Messi!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Foden receives it in a good position here. Unteka. He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vardiol. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Messi. And this is Rooney. That's good play. Oh, cracking ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No goals as yet. That's a cute ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
This looks promising. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's... and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Vardiol. Caicedo. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And Teka clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Foden. And this is Kane. And this is Messi. He is through here.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Almost half an hour in now. Unteka. Just eases him off the ball.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now he's running away. And he was alert to it. Kane. Nteka. Oh, now he can run away with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nteka. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vardiol. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Caicedo. Knocks it into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he cuts out the supply. De Jong. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report, nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets us going once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now this could be a chance. Always goals. He's having a pop! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Yehi. Rooney. Never the sort to be shot shy. Vardiol. Rooney.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Caicedo. And Yehi. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Rooney going about things with real menace. And here's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That looks a good cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Flashes it up. Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Vallecas, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nteka. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vardiol. And it's Caicedo. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yehi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Foden. And it's Rooney. And this is Kane. It's played through for him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
There's the delivery.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 2, el
Getting
dorsal
too much
7.
time on the ball here, that is good
Serán
pressing.
sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 3,
Rafinha,
el dorsal 11.
the most accurate pass. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bullish header! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Vallecas are in front now, the game's only goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed up.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Messi. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. He's on it, can he get away? He's in a great position here.
2 minutos de descuento.
Rafinha. For Musiala. And this is Rooney. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. Your reflections then, Jim?
The difference, I think, Peter, was the inability to deal with the high press.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
Seville really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Turns back here, probably the best option. Barcelona, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Marc Roca. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Guehi does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rooney. Pablo Fornals.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Isco. Caicedo. Caicedo going forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He leaps for it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Marc Roca. Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia picks it up now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fran Garcia is in a really good position out wide. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Isco with the short one. And the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
They've played it short. He's found a way through. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Kane. And he's intervened well there. Marc Roca. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Anthony! That's a sharp pass. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Decent hit from there. Guéhi. This is De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Rooney. And here's Kane. He's being urged to shoot. And that is well cleared. De Jong. And here's Foden. Oh, cracking chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Guéhi. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's been taken short. And this is Rooney. He's played it back. And it's De Jong. And this is Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This is Messi. Anthony. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Down to business again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Alexander-Arnold. Rooney. Now Foden. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Foden. Pablo Fornals. Isco. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Caicedo. Vardiol. Now Foden. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Hector Bellerin. Pablo Fornals. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
What a throw in. Gets a good foot in there. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Caicedo making good progress. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Now it's Kane. And here's Messi. Now it's Foden. And he's chosen to go back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Vardiol. And he's forced to go back. And it's Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Vardiol. Van Dijk. De Jong. Van Dijk. Vardiol. This is a promising build-up. Diego Llorente did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chance for a shot!
Seville really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pablo Fornals. And it's Garcia. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Llorente. That's going wide left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden receives it in a good position here, and he's managed to get free. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Marcó en el minuto 77 el dorsal 7.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Alexander-Arnold. Rooney threads one in. Fran Garcia. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Caicedo. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And this is Kane. Now this could be a chance. Here it is, crossed in. He's cut it out. 5 minutes left on the clock. Chance here to counter. Played out towards the right wing. Anthony. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Distributed tidily. And here's Anthony. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
El dorsal 2.
Not too much more here than seeing our time, and time is very nearly seen out.
El dorsal 24.
And it's Rooney. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Foden. And this is Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Pablo Fornals. And that's it. Barcelona win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Rooney, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it from me. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. Terrific effort! watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. He's on it, can he get away? Knocks it into space. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Tries one from range. That's a fair try, but just off target.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Vardiol. And it's Caicedo. This is De Jong. Guehi. Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Guehi. Van Dijk. Rooney, never the sort to be shot shy. Budimir. This looks promising. Foden. And it's Caicedo. And Rooney. And here's Kane. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stood up well to him there. Pamplona have a free kick. Nicely spread. Rosier gets into a good position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And this is Kane. Guehi makes the interception. Vardiol. Caicedo. And Vardiol getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vardiol. Great vision. Budimir finds himself offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Kane being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Vardiol. Oh, this is a terrific run. And it's Gavi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Caicedo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vardiol. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vardiol.
Un minuto de descuento.
And here's De Jong. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Budimir. Budimir. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Budimir, played out wide. Hangs in a cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Here comes another. He's rising! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Caicedo. This is De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gavi. Now Foden. Passes short and sharp. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Budimir going after that. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Caicedo. Foden. And it's Caicedo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. And the shot's on here. Now it's Foden. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Messi. And this is Rooney. Rooney! It has to be! Wayne Rooney! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, right place, right time. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Yehi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Jong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caicedo. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gavi. It's played through for him. Good ball, good take. It's a goal kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Messi. This is De Jong. Caicedo. Oh, good read. Budimir. Budimir. That's a sharp pass. Rooney. Now it's Foden. Gavi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Rooney. Foden. And Gvardiol. Gets a good foot in there. Foden. Caicedo. Now it's Gavi, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rooney has found the net here, of course. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gavi. Van Dijk. This is De Jong. And it's Messi. Opts for safety. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Rosier. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Rooney claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.